Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander viewers should exercise caution when watching this program, as it may contain images of deceased persons.
Continuing our story from last season about the Carrolup collection of children's art, the John Curtin Gallery exhibited a selection of artworks in Katanning in the state's southwest in September 2015. Join us as we revisit these once lost artworks.
All of the paintings in the collection were created between 1946 and 1951. In the classroom at the Carrolup State School, it was a education department run state school, but it was within the boundaries of the Carrolup native settlement, so it was quite unusual for the time.
Whatever they saw out in the bush they had to paint when they come back to their classroom.
So it was a matter of them, observing, taking note of things. They weren't allowed to take any materials with them, so it was just, they had to work from memory.
The children, instead of talking out and saying things, they did it in the paintings. They tell a story about their kids' experiences, what they've had when they were in Carrolup. People didn't believe that these kids at 12 and 14 were doing these paintings.
People were quite taken aback at how well observed, their drawings were and how sophisticated their techniques were. Having the works touring throughout the Great Southern is having them back on Noongar country, which is very important for Noongar people.
In Katanning this week is the most 100th centenary for Carrolup, and it's a historical event. We have a lot of people travelling from Perth and all around WA. These are Carrolup art, which has been done by a lot of artists back when I was 14, back in the 1940s, and I think this is the best part. It's going to be really affecting a lot of people too, especially a lot of elders who travelled will be up here to see it as well, even though a lot of them have seen it before, but they're happy to do it again. And we're not just having Aboriginal people, we're also having all mixed.
Everything went off really good. The paintings were all put up on the walls. People were very interested in it.
It's nice to finally be down here in Carrolup after having learned about the Carrolup artwork that was recently returned to Western Australia, and Curtin University in particular, from New York, Colgate University in New York. So it's wonderful to have been part of the exhibitions. I visited in Albany, and then now here in Katanning yesterday evening, and now being here at Carrolup today as we recognize the 100th anniversary of the settlement mission.
It's still a good place to live, still a good place to come back and visit. Got a lot of memories here because you look at the people and in your memory bank and think, where are they today? Are they alive today or they're deceased? And it's a sad time, but it's a good time too to reflect on that history.
Maybe in the future there's ways that we can share them more, because the dilemma we have is that we're trying to make them as accessible as possible and preserve them for as long as possible. But this is the first time that a lot of the work had been that close to the place where they were originally made at Carrolup. And for local Noongar people in Katanning, it's very, very special. Yeah, there's many reasons that people are interested in the collection. It's rarity, its value culturally to Noongar people in WA, and the fact that it was lost for a long time and was rediscovered not that long ago.